The idea is to get everyone on board a House. That might be easier said than done. And in the Senate, which might be an uphill climb. To New Jersey Republican Congressman Tom MacArthur on all of that. Congressman, what will this 2.0 entail?
Well, Neil, I think first you got to think about what 1.0, the original tax cut bill, has done. Just reducing rates and doubling child tax credits and all the other things we did for families. Reducing the corporate rates, that has unleashed just a terrific growth in our economy. Unemployment is down, wages are up, business confidence is up, investment is up. So far it's just been fabulous for the economy. There are a few things that need to get cleaned up, and that's part of the bill. I think the biggest part is making the individual tax cuts permanent, which most of us wanted to do the first time. There's a few reasons why that was too heavy a lift back when we did it, but I think that's sort of the real kernel of what we're trying to do now is make the family and individual cuts permanent.
You know, go ahead, finish that thought.
Well, I was going to say, and I have a few other changes I've proposed. One, I want to index the state and local tax deductions for inflation. I think that would be helpful and fair. And two, there's a marriage penalty baked into that original bill that I think we can fix, and that is that if a young couple is living together as a combined household, they share together a $20,000 cap on state and local tax. If they get married, that gets cut in half. And so I'd like to see us remedy that too, and I'm pushing for that.
Well, you got an uphill push, certainly in your own state. I mean, with the Democrats having the run of the table here, the governor hiking taxes on multimillionaires and businesses, it would seem to be counterintuitive for New Jersey especially to be contemplating this, though the exodus could pick up steam and you get no money. What do you think of all that?
Well, I think what the state legislature and the governor did is ridiculous, to be frank with you. The legislature wanted to raise business taxes. The governor wanted to raise individual taxes, and their idea of a compromise was to raise everyone's taxes, business and individual, by $1 billion. That is exactly the opposite of what my state needs. New Jerseyans will pay, because of the federal tax cuts bill, we'll pay $9 billion less to Washington next year. That's the lowest number I've seen. Others expect it to be even higher. $9 billion less. That's money staying in New Jersey families.
Well, let me ask you about that,
businesses.
Because a lot of people said, even though he just got into the governor's office, that the governor is running for president. Is that true? Do you think that's going to be true?
I don't know what he's doing. All I know is that raising taxes on New Jerseyans, who already have one of the highest tax burdens in the country, is wrongheaded. And the reason I have so enthusiastically supported, with a lot of opposition, but I've so enthusiastically supported the tax cuts bill, is because we're leaving more money in New Jersey families, New Jersey businesses. The rationale that the governor and the legislature use for raiding corporations is, well, they got a tax cut, so we're going to take it now. How is that helpful for our state when businesses and people can just move to Pennsylvania and New York, which, by the way, are the number one and number two state that they're moving to from our state? So I think it's a dumb way to go about it. I'm going to keep fighting to reduce taxes for the people that I represent. And
well, unless you do something about what they've done on mortgage write-offs and taxes and the limitations, I mean, you got an uphill battle there. But is it your sense that the president is behind this effort? Is it doable to look at it 2.0, especially when some in the party are worried about deficits getting worse? We're looking at a $1 trillion deficit this year. I do find it interesting they fixate on the cost of tax cuts, not so much all the spending that dwarfs those tax cuts. But what do you make of that and the deficit worry?
Well, bear in mind, federal revenues, government revenues have gone up 1% since we did it. Look, I'm concerned about the deficit as well and our national debt. This is our best shot of growing in the economy to a degree where we can start to get beyond deficit spending. It's our best shot. Is it a guarantee? No. But we're off to a really good start, Neil, and I think we have a good shot at growing the economy fast enough, not the anemic 1.8% of the 8 years prior to this administration, we're now getting to a place where we can expect upwards of 3% annual growth year over year, year after year, and that, to me, is the best shot of bringing the debt down.
Yeah, but so not if we have a trade war, right, Congressman? I mean, are you worried about that? The effect on New Jerseyans are going to have to pay potentially a lot more for just a car?
I do worry about trade deficits and trade wars. I think the president I get what he's trying to do. For too long, we have been chumps on the world stage when it comes to international trade, and he's trying to get us past that. But I worry that it's maybe too much too fast, and we'll end up raising prices on families here in the States. I think we have to give him a chance, though. All these naysayers were quite happy over the last decade when everyone else was eating our lunch. At least we have a president who is trying to fight for a level playing field. Don't forget, Neil, he proposed what I think is the best trade policy of all. No tariffs anywhere. If everyone really wants to be fair, we'll drop all of our tariffs. Let China and Europe, let them all drop all of their tariffs, and let's just have free competition.
Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes. But, of course, in the interim, we're hiking ahead of cutting. But we'll see how it goes. Congressman, thank you very, very much.